You're listening to the Incomparables Total Party Kill podcast, in which a group of friends play Dungeons & Dragons on the internet for your amusement. This is episode number 373, Eglath's Angels Season 6, Episode 5, recorded November 2021, posted November 2022. Totally Capacitated.
Welcome back to Total Party Kill. I'm Scott McNulty, a dungeon master of this adventure. Eglath's Angels is what you're listening to. We're on Athos. It's a lot of sand. At the moment, there's a lot of lava and magma for you pedants out there. Pedants? That's not how you say that. But anyway, let's move on. I am joined by
actually, Scott,
lovely...
it is how you say that.
Oh, thank you, Jason. And speaking of which, it's Jason Snell.
Hello,
Jason.
I'm playing Carlos D. Dwarf. He is a mole and a gladiator and likes to run and hit things. He keeps it simple.
That he does. Aline Sims is here as well.
Hello, I play Shara, the Air Genasi rogue, who also kind of likes to hit things, she's discovering, I think.
Hitting things is fun.
Yes.
But something you shouldn't hit is Steve Lutz. Hello, Steve.
Really? You should. There's a lot of people you should tell that to. Hey, it's me, Steve Lutz. I am continuing to play Kachka, a three-creen bard. I don't hit things so much. I mostly stand around and play my little lute.
Erica Ensign is also here. Hello, Erica.
I am here indeed, and I am playing Zotasha, a tiefling mystic, and our pronouns are she, her.
Tony Sindelar, how are you?
I'm okay, Scott. How you doing?
I'm good.
This is how people talk.
It's very natural.
No.
Scott, I play Regdar, a totally normal guy. We both use he, him pronouns. Thank you for having me back, and continue to have me back, because I realize we have played a lot of Dungeons & Dragons. It's amazing that Regdar hasn't died.
Well, here
Recently.
I was going to say yes. There's the asterisk.
other than that one time.
He got better. Thanks, Georgia.
It's fine. Mm-hmm. There was a skull. There was a wish. Listen to. There's a lot of episodes
Tempo.
of this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say perhaps it's been dragging on.
Listen to episode. Jason inserted number here. True believers.
Someone like 4 years ago
Nobody's
said this was dragging on.
that number.
So. And finally, speaking of regular guys who are dragging on, it's Dan Moore.
Wow, and I thought I was feeling particularly magmanious. No.
Dan.
Well,
Nice-
I'm just
nice
trying
try.
to stay on brand. I'm trying to stay on brand. I'm playing Omlal, a Goliath barbarian. Our pronouns are both he, him. He likes to hit things, and he also doesn't mind getting hit every once in a while. It's kind of a thing he does.
Well,
Eglath's Angels fans will already know, of course, that Regdar died in episode 55 of Total Party Kill. Too Many
Ooh, look
Tempo,
at you.
posted July 2015.
I knew the name. I knew it was called Too Many Tempo.
Too Many Tempo, yeah.
2015?
You were dead 6 years ago?
whoa.
Ahead of the game.
I'm starting to think this is dragging on a bit.
Yes, Dungeons and dragging on,
this episode actually airs, it'll be more like 7 years ago. So, yeah.
Yep. Scott's like, I'll just flip to the end here.
That's right. And they won. Hooray!
To the
You did
appendix.
it.
Did I say
Yeah.
4 cults? I meant 3.
Who's they? Who's they that won? That's what I
Yeah,
want to
there
know.
is.
You won D&D. They
Damn.
said it couldn't be done.
Oh,
but
Maybe
we
the
did
cults are going to have like a parade
Should
for us
not
at the
be
end.
done.
I was worried it might be the cults that just won and not us.
Always.
I think long-term cults historically don't tend to win.
Let's hope that continues to be the
If
case.
they're the
Depends what
Indianapolis
you
cult.
consider a cult, my friend.
That's true. Ooh, we're getting into dangerous territory. So
Oh,
speaking
yeah.
of dangerous territory,
Topical.
you are in the Weeping Colossus, the elemental node of fire. You rode an elevator a couple of times above
That was cool.
a lake of lava, and now you are engaged in combat with some cultists, it seems. You've got a fire giant in front of you. We are in the midst of combat. This fire giant is 12 feet tall, has a giant sword, is wearing... I was going to say more metal than you've ever seen in one place, but this party has seen a lot of metal. It's unusual for Athos, but this is...
It's been a weird month.
A
We're special.
remarkable amount of metal that he is wearing. And and in the form of armor and a giant metal sword. And I believe he just threw a rock at Umlal. And now everybody's caught up. And now it's Carlos's turn because we are in combat, people. So what would you like to do, Carlos?
Wow. That happened fast. I guess.
So you just saw Umlal get hit by a boulder from this giant fire giant. Well, he's the same size.
Giant fire giant. Yeah.
Fire giants are very large. They're not the largest of the giants, but they're close. The ceilings here are about 15 feet tall. He's 12 feet tall. So,
come around the corner here. Is this the Nothic I see as I round the corner?
Yes, as you round the corner, you see a familiar eye of a Nothic, which is this small, one-eyed creature who is you met. He was hanging out with the Minotaurs.
Well, I am going to attack the Nothic.
Oh, so you see a giant, and you say, Nothic's where it's at.
That doesn't sound like Carlos, does it? Ah, die, giant!
I didn't want to influence your
no,
play.
You're right.
So
you're right.
You can attack whoever you want.
Carlos would attack the giant because the glory of attacking such a huge foe. It's that's pretty cool.
For sure.
Well,
he's very hot.
Carlos's flames leap from Carlos's awesome sword. And
all right, you can just not include the fire damage.
Oh,
Figured.
That's a shame.
It's like bringing coals to Newcastle or fire to the fire temple, I guess.
Well, it shed some light, so that's fun. And then it's going to be hitting time. That's a natural 20.
A natural 20 will definitely hit. This is a strong first swing.
So I double my damage dice, is that right?
That is correct.
Well, we've only played Dungeons and Dragons for 7 years.
They did change the rules.
They did change the rules.
We haven't been playing 5th edition for 7 years. That's fair. And we're very bad at what we do.
All right. Well, it's a shame that I don't do that extra fire damage, but I still do 20 damage.
Nice.
Well, that is good.
That
clangs. It doesn't actually clang off the armor. It hits his skin and little.
It clangs off his skin.
And with the scimitar, that's an 18.
18 clangs off his armor.
Doesn't hit him. All right. Well, that's my first attack. And on my second attack, 26 to hit.
A 26 will hit.
And that's going to be less effective. That is 8 more damage.
Alrighty.
And my final attack does not hit.
You completely missed the giant.
Got in that first good one, though.
So jazzed about that first hit. Which is very good. All right, so the fire giant certainly notices you there. Also, who notices you is, so the Nothic was looking into the chamber where you were lowered in, where the lava was, and now he hears the scuffle behind him. He turns and looks at Carlos, and you don't want a Nothic to look at you.
He got the sense that Carlos considered trying to kill him, but
he did.
Chose not to.
So
chose glory instead.
He is going to, let's see what he's going to do. He's actually going to back up. And then, Carlos, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, boy.
As he looks at you.
18.
And nothing happens. But you feel this wave of foul magic kind of envelop you, but you have no ill effects.
All right.
As it creepily looks at you. It says, you should smile more. Kachka.
Oh, God.
What a jerk.
Kachka walks on down the hall, hearing the giant making noise down the hall and wondering what's going on. Can I see the giant where I've gotten to there?
Can you see the giant? No.
I don't want to get too close, but I want to get close enough I can see the giant.
Well,
he's pretty big.
No.
How about here? How about here?
From there, yeah. Well, yes. From where that square, you can see kind of the shoulder of the giant.
All right. That's all I care about. Because Kachka has a new spell she learned that she's been itching to try out. So she's going to try and cast Hold Monster.
Ah.
So that
Do you
fire
run
giant,
up and hug the monster? Is that what
yeah,
happens?
I just want to hold him. He looks very fuzzy.
You don't need to cast a spell to do that. You just run up.
Make a wisdom saving throw, fire giant.
Alrighty, let's see.
Are fire giants wise?
I'm
We'll
hoping
find
not.
out.
Wise asses.
You know. I got a 20 on my
Jesus
wisdom
Christ.
saving throw.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
Yeesh.
All right. That does nothing then.
Somebody told him to wise up.
This fire giant looks particularly wise.
That was fun. That was my 5th level spell slot, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.
If
Wow.
he had
And there's
failed,
nothing
though,
on a fail?
it would have
On
been
a saber
awesome.
suck?
It would have been
Man.
awesome, but instead it's nothing.
Hold monster is pretty awesome if it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday we may find that out.
Ooh, something to look forward to, listeners.
Let's see.
Hashtag teaser.
Anything
And
else, Ketchka?
since I have a bonus action, I will give Omlal a bit of bardic inspiration.
Oh, you feel bardically inspired, Umlal.
Me, very inspired. Me start composing sonnets now.
Oh, I wouldn't have picked you for a
Look what you've done.
sonnet.
Your sword is like a summer's day. It only
always
ever
summer.
summer on Athens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just call those days
editing.
here.
Shall
Your
I compare
sword
thee
is
to
like-
a sand? Thou art rough
A sand.
and get
Me
everywhere.
hate sand.
Just one sand.
Coarse
A singular
and gritty.
sand.
A singular.
Well, there are a
sand.
lot of different types of sand on Athos, to be fair.
That's
so
true.
the idea that you'd only compare them to one
sand.
sand is
kind of-
a sand.
Is
You know, you got
an
your
insult.
orange sand. There's a variety of
There's
grades of
poetic
sand.
license happening here, is all I'm saying.
That's
Well,
right. Regdar.
I don't think this is licensed.
Yes, it was
All right.
I
revoked.
think you need to renew that license.
Regdar has a speed of 30 feet. Regdar is pretty far down the passageway here. I guess I will scamper up the passageway to kind of between Kachka and Shara. You have said that gives you view of the fire giant.
Indeed.
Regdar is flipping through his book of things that are totally legal, looking at spells such as Firebolt, Fireball, Wall of Fire, and
Eh.
Wand of more fireballs, before settling on the very back page where I have kind of, it's like in crayon, Ray of Frost. So I don't think a 14 is going to hit an armored fire giant.
No.
Yeah. So that's Regdar, everybody. I'll try and get closer and do some damage to the
I
graphic
watched
at
that
least.
sitcom for one season, and it did not really do it for me. That's Regdar, everybody.
Yeah, there's not a lot of legs on a show about a wizard who's not allowed to be a wizard. Anyway,
Not
Shara,
like a show
your
about
turn.
That's
Kachka.
right.
Lots of legs on that show.
Oh,
Carlos and Omol
Really
just
just
standing
two.
up here by the fire
The rest are
giant as
arms.
all of the spells are damp squibs behind us.
Fizzling.
my least
Did
favorite
not
kind of
plan
squib.
for it being hot down here, apparently.
Shara.
All
It
right.
is unnaturally hot down here also. By the way.
Oh, okay.
Well, Shara is going to run to the fire giant, rapier of wounding out,
Oh, and her newfound love of hitting things.
hitting things. Stabbing really is more her style, but
that's true.
23 to hit.
23 will stab a fire
a good
giant.
stab.
You find
Yeah.
a hole in his armor, maybe one of his leg straps.
Nice. Okay, so that's 8 points
Greaves.
of damage.
Others on the legs.
In her offhand, she has her dagger, of course, but that's only a 13 to hit.
That does not hit a fire giant.
Yeah, unfortunately. But the good news is, because Carlos is right there, she does get sneak attack damage.
Woo!
Oh,
That's 20 hits.
that's a lot of
or
sneak
20
attack
points.
damage. Sneak attack damage.
I would also like to just remind the DM that, yeah, that's you, that the giant cannot heal from the damage incurred from the Rapier of Wounding. Also,
Ooh.
we're hearing those banshee shrieks again as wails from the grave emerge, and both both our glaring friends and the giant are subject to necrotic damage here.
Oh dear. It's creepy. Nothing creepier than ghost whales.
Pretty creepy.
It's true. So that's 11 points.
Spoilers for the video game Dishonored.
11 points of necrotic damage.
To the Nothic and the fire giant?
Yes, to both of them. And I was just reading to make sure there's nothing, they just get it. There's nothing they can roll to save.
Oh dear.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, 11 points of necrotic damage there. And I
Carlos
think,
and Almwal exchange a look, which is something like, wow, maybe we need a different job.
Yeah, or your whale ghosts.
I think that
didn't
Shar
come
is just
prepared
going to
for
have
that.
like this self-satisfied smirk on her face because that was decent.
It was.
That was a highly
More
effective
than
round.
decent.
Yeah.
Were the whales from the grave a bonus action, or can you also disengage and just saunter off?
No, I can only do it when I do sneak attack damage, and I only get 4 per long rest. But I figure this fire giant is
Get him.
If anybody needs to be whaled, it's
Yep.
this guy.
Whale on
got
it.
a whale on
Sure.
her.
Whale on him.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
That's where we're going.
Okay. That's me.
So you're not going to
Excellent.
disengage?
You're gonna hang out there. Zatasha. Oh,
You'll be fine.
wait a
You'll be
second.
fine.
Yeah, I think I'll hang out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Zatasha.
All right. So I measured it out, and
I
it
saw some
looks like
measurements.
from here, I actually, the next one over. I actually have a line of sight to the giant because he's big, right?
He is a
okay.
He is a large thing.
Okay. So rather than trying to just
Huge.
lumber
for you
down the
D&D
hall,
nerds.
I'm going to go over here and I'm going to give him a dirty look and do a mind thrust. So he got really high on that wisdom saving throw. I'm hoping an intelligence saving throw might be less.
What are you saying about this fire giant?
I'm
Oh, I think
hoping
you know exactly
that
what we're saying.
I'm hoping he's
Dumb.
He's not very bright, except for just literally because he's a fire
Well,
giant.
he has average intelligence, thank you very much, but he rolled a 3, so
Yay! All right, so then
he does.
1,
A 10, I think, is average intelligence.
Hey, remember that guy we pushed into the lava?
It's a good time.
Yeah, you don't see him anymore.
I do. He's still on the map. He just got a big X over.
Bobbing up and down.
I didn't roll very well, so that is only 11
You don't
points
see him
of
anymore.
psychic damage. But still, that's 11 points of psychic damage.
That's not so bad.
Yep.
bad at all.
And I don't think any of my bonus actions are particularly useful. So I'm going to duck back behind here. So that's 3. Yep. So I'm coming back to
All
here.
right. Dirty look and hide. That's what I like.
Yep, exactly. I just sort of peeked around the corner, narrowed my eyes, and then dipped back around the corner again.
It's a good
I
strategy.
see you, giant.
That's right. I see you. I don't like you, but I appreciate you.
I'll appreciate him a lot more when he's dead.
You-
Well,
Got
As,
hit
all,
with a
as we
bullet.
do all great heroes.
ran past me as I was recovering from being staggered by that rock.
That's right. You're shaking off.
Shake it off, and I will charge in up to
Yeah.
that giant, and
Ooh.
I'll hit him. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well,
My
I'm
plan.
gonna try.
Oh, I'm gonna do more than try. I'm gonna roll a 25.
That will hit.
Fantastic. That will do 16 damage since I am currently raging.
Oh dear.
And then I'm going to do it again because it went so well the first time. That's an 18. Now, we know an 18 doesn't hit, right? Because we
That is
rolled
correct.
that before. But I have a bardic inspiration, which was given to me by my pal Kachka, which is what die is that currently, Steve?
Die.
D8 presently.
I will roll a d8.
Just an
It's a
8.
2. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
Yeah, it did the difference. That's right. So that will be another 14 slashing damage
Do the
to
difference.
Mr. Fire Giant there.
All right. The fire giant is not enjoying his current situation.
I wouldn't blame him.
Hmm.
There you go.
Anything else, Umlal?
I'm going to be positioned there and ready to, if he tries anything,
he'll try.
He's gonna suffer some wrath. That's what I'm doing.
That'll teach him.
Right.
Let's see. What is this guy gonna do? All right. So you hear. Well, you probably don't hear this because there's a lot of things going on.
Do I hear it? I'm like way over here.
Well, if you were, also you see. So
I am
across
keeping an eye on
the-
those two guys over there. So
All right. Well, then you see one of them, the one that's wearing, the one that has the. You'll recall there. Some of these cultists have like the Iron Man kind of glowing thing in their chest. That one, which is called the Razor Blast, runs down the corridor. But
more dudes incoming.
1, 2, 3. He can really just get to there. So that's where he's going to do. So the rest of you who are in this corridor see appearing behind the fire giants, a kind of armored person with a flaming orb embedded in his chest, and he doesn't look happy to see you.
People rarely do.
Fine.
That's true.
Also, Scott, I just realized that this level, finally, when I went to level 9, my rage damage actually increased to +3. So technically, that giant took 2 more damage.
Oh,
Eat
right,
it,
well,
giant! God, it takes 9 levels for that to go from a +2 to a +3.
Well, doesn't like your attitude, but it took the.
I don't like his face.
Whoa.
It's fine. I'm not saying anything about giants in particular. Just this guy.
All right, and so
making weird faces at me.
Zatasha
That's
sees
not his
another.
face on law. You got to look up.
The other cultist that was standing over there disappear, and he can see you folks. And so what he's going to do is you probably should give me dexterity saving throws. As
talking to?
I
let's see.
usually assume.
Shara, Carlos, and Umlal should all give me dexterity saving throws as he points a finger and a small ball of fire shoots out and then explodes into the corridor.
Cool.
He casts fireball.
Advantage on that save.
13.
And your target is 14. Sorry.
I rolled a 4 and a 3.
I
went great.
I just used my indomitable trait to re-roll my saving throw and got an 18.
All right. Well, if you made your saving throw, you either take half damage or no damage, depending on who you are. And if you did not, you will take full damage. And I will use roll 20 to my Mac can type the right things. So that's 26 points of damage, 13 points of damage.
But I can see him, correct?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Thank goodness, uncanny
if
dodge.
some
Does
people-
that hurt the giant too? No, because it's
The
fire.
giant is pleased with it.
Fire.
He laughs.
Warms him up.
And I will take half damage because I'm currently raging.
And he centered it so that the other guy was not in the blast. And that's what he's going to do. Good job, Flame Wraith. That's me talking about
Disagree.
NPCs. You gotta,
Disagree.
Good job, Flame Wraith.
No, I said that. Real. I meant it. Flame
Haha,
Wraith,
that will
you're-
warm you up, he says.
Bad job, Flame Wraith. All right, and the fire giant he's wreathed in fire and in combat, and he yells out, I can finally test my craft, and swings his sword at...
God, do you make craft beer? They never shut up about it.
Let's just pick... Actually, I think he
I
was...
guess this shows where
Shara,
Jan and I divide because I thought Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Shara was the one who did the most damage, so he's going to swing his
So-
sword.
Yellow.
When a creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack against him. So he does get to hit Shara, but I get to hit him.
Well, he gets
we
to
don't know if he's
try
gonna
to hit Shara.
Yeah.
He
and
gets
he's
to
going
try to hit Shara, and I get to
he's
try to hit him. Sorry.
going to swing his sword twice at Shara.
I don't need this politically correct hitting discourse.
Does a 20 hit Shara?
Yeah, a little.
All right, well, then he hit twice.
Okay.
And let's roll some damage.
Wait. Oh, well, I was going to have you tell me what the roll was before I decided to try and cutting words that out, but
Oh, well, the first roll was a 28, and the second roll was a 20.
Yeah, the 20 would be the one I would like to try to stop.
My AC is 16.
Which I'm going to try to do right now.
All right, well, you take 30 points of damage for the first one. Has this huge sword.
And that's a 6, so that drops it to a 14.
That does not hit then.
Well, then you don't take
Teamwork.
this other damage.
Woohoo! Yay!
To take 15 points of damage. Because I can see him.
And then Umlal sees a break in his defenses as the giant is swinging on that second try, and
Oops, I didn't mean to roll with advantage, but I rolled the same thing on both, so it doesn't matter. 28, which will hit for an additional 12 slashing damage.
all right. Is he going to do anything else? No, he's not going to do anything else. He only we'll say this giant also speaks common. This guy's dead. Carlos. Giants can only speak giant. Well, this one in particular.
Sorry, 13 damage.
Right. Carlos will hit him. Or he will try. We should say again. Try. 26 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Nice.
9 damage.
All right. This giant is not looking great.
27 to hit.
Sweet.
That will hit.
6 damage.
All right. I mean, still alive, but...
A miss. And a miss. Okay, that's it for Carlos.
Oh, thank you, Carlos.
That was some damage, though.
It was. The Nothic will... what's the
Give
Nothic
up.
gonna do?
Surrender.
Jump in the flames.
Never surrender.
Join
coming.
the party. And to play the Nothic,
Welcome to the podcast.
It's the Nothic. Playing himself.
Hey, guys.
That's a very offensive Nothic impersonation.
He's not so bad once you get to know him.
I'm
he's basically
less-
just Mike
less frightened.
Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. That's who he is.
That's true. All right, Shara.
Oh, no, I like him.
Oh, he's misunderstood. Shara, give me a Constitution saving throw as Mike Wazowski looks at you
Creepily.
with his rotting gaze.
Constitution save 16.
All right, well, he nothing happens to you.
Fails again.
He looks at you creepily and says, you could, no, I'm not even bothered. Go ahead. All the things that are creepy are too creepy, so I'm not going to say it.
Thank
Kachka.
Your socks smell nice.
Creepy and
Kind of
just
covered,
weird.
but like also, yeah.
Like a gentle breeze.
What laundry detergent do you?
Kachka, it's your turn.
Kachka is going to try to send out some dissonant whispers to the giant.
Ooh, I love it.
Oh, my favorite kind of whispers.
So let's try that wisdom saving throw again.
Okay. Like Philip Glass whispering in your ear. 18.
Why are your rolls so good, Scott?
Cheating.
I used enriched flour.
I don't like it.
Baking
All right.
joke.
I love it. I'm in. All the baking jokes, please.
Well, it will
More
take
about Cinnabons.
11 psychic half of 11 psychic damage,
All right, 5.
and that is it. I was hoping to do a little more there, but
Well, this fire giant really is very beat up. So the fun fact for Regdar: this fire giant, not long for this world. It looks.
All right. Well, I was thinking about going for the Nothic, but you're telling me that the fire giant is in
Take
trubs.
it out.
So Regdar is creeping forward.
I thought Regdar was getting in melee there for a second.
No.
Regdar steps forward 20 feet, then back 5 feet.
Regdar just likes to measure what is the total distance of the room so he can.
I was like, what is the square footage of this place?
Well, I want to get when we have it like a painting commission. I want to get it right.
Fair
How
enough.
many pots could I fit in here?
Yeah, he jots down in his notes. What this is like. Regdar continues
basically
to
a
look
big
through
kiln.
his huge library of fire-based spells and fires a ray of frost at the giant. Fire
Ironically.
giant. I have rolled a critical, but it's a cantrip, so that's not too exciting.
Well, but still, a lot of
48
criticals.
damage.
48.
48.
48 is 18 damage total.
That's not bad.
It is-
That's good.
I don't know if it matters. It is presumably cold damage. Also, that guy's not going anywhere, but his speed is reduced by 10 if he wanted to go anywhere.
All right, so the ray of frost hits him in his chest. Ice kind of spreads across his armor. It seeps under his armor. You see kind of a frosty rime
That's
across
going to be
his
really hard to get out.
his skin as his eyes roll back into his skull and he collapses.
Regdar kills a
Nice. Also, as a reaction, when a creature I can see dies, I'm opening my free hand. There's a tiny trinket that appears in the
Is it
palm
a
of my
whale-based
hand.
trinket?
It is a piece.
Is there a table?
It is a piece of this fire giant's soul. I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
Shara just
Shara.
got way creepier.
Wait,
Shara, you
What
got
is happening?
creepy.
I
love
you,
it.
Goth Shara. Sometimes an adventurer goes away to college and they come back at Thanksgiving break and they're a different person. So
I'm
That's
just
true.
so sad Zotasha didn't see that because I would have been like,
So
Thumbs
I
up,
imagine it is a very tiny version of his giant sword that's very finely crafted.
his
sure.
soul is sword based. That seems very
Well,
materialistic.
fire giants are really into crafting
Stuff.
Why is it not like a
swords
flame?
and armor.
Well,
A little bit of flame?
now I have a lot of questions.
Flame,
Like, was
flame
his
is their
soul,
tool, not what
but
they.
did his soul
Okay.
look like a sword before he got this sword? And so it's fortunate that he
Yeah,
found.
Tony, you've never played a soul
that-
sword?
That's true. He's
predestination.
through his. That's how good a craftsman he is.
Soully.
His sword is a physical representation of his very soul. He has a very extensive backstory that you'll never
Oh,
hear
tell us
because he's
more.
dead. Nope. Sorry,
What's
you
his
killed him.
name?
If his sword gets a crack, does he use a soul patch on it?
So, Scott couldn't answer that question. What's
I was
his
gonna say,
name?
Oh,
The one thing I did not.
You had a very rich backstory, Mr. Fire Giant. Yeah.
His name
Fury
is.
Giante.
What do you think his name is?
Ralph.
Blorb the Fire Giant.
Blorb is not. I think they've had a lot
Look,
of F's
don't-
and G names. You know.
Yes, he wanted to stand out.
Glorb.
Everybody
That's
else
right.
in his
He is
family had an
outstanding.
F and G name, and
Dan,
you know.
you don't get to pick your own name even in Fire.
Hey,
Giant
keep
Family.
it
Whoa! Yeah, you can. You can pick your own name.
Well,
What?
I guess you could.
The flame assigns your name. Shara. There is a giant corpse next to you. You have a piece of its soul, as you do. And there are a couple of pre-corpses standing at the end of the corridor as well.
yeah.
Also behind you as well. So.
Oh, and there's
this
a
hallway
moth.
is rich in pre-corpses.
that's what's on the Zillow listing.
Nobody is next to an enemy. That's where I get to shine when I get to do sneak attack damage. So I think I'm
Ready in
gonna.
action.
Gonna move the giant out of the way.
Because I mean, I'm certainly
Yeah.
going to move up against next to one of these guys. You could ready an action to hit him once I run up there.
yeah, move up to him, ready to attack.
Totally do that.
Because you
Can
would
I-
still get sneak attack even if it's not on your turn. You get sneak attack once a turn.
Yeah, so every time.
Can I both move and attack if I delay my
Ready?
turn?
You don't delay your turn. You're ready in action, which is itself an action.
So you'd move now, and then you would ready to attack
Yeah.
as soon as one of
You'd
your
run up and like
companions
hold
get
your
next
knife
to you.
out, and then like wait for Almal
Yeah.
to distract him, and then when he distracts him, you would stab him a bunch.
Okay. Where do I think Amwal might run to?
Directly
Nothic?
at it.
Wherever
Nothic
you
or
go, how about
person?
that?
Okay, okay.
Ah.
Alma will follow you to the ends of the earth because you have a creepy thing that lets you steal people's souls. And
You
he is
look
into
back
And he
that.
doesn't have one, and he wants the soul.
Yeah, like you.
Ah,
Yep.
that's it. You're
Now-
collecting all these pieces. Umla hopes that he can
Shiny.
craft his own soul out of these trinkets.
I mean, you're literally looking over your shoulder and going, "Omal," and then going to somebody.
Yeah, okay.
Be like, "Okay."
So, yeah, I'll run up to this, whatever this dude is, who hit me before.
That's Captain America. It's Falcon on the other side.
Because I'm angry because he hit me, and I will be ready to hit him with my rapier of wounding after Amlal hopefully hits him.
All right. I like it. You guys are having tactics. This
Thinking
is
with
very
portals.
unusual.
Finally. 6-7 years in, we really managed to figure out one tactic.
Yep.
That's right. Zatasha, you're far away.
I am far away. I don't like
see
being
the
so far
Notches.
away.
Maybe. Yeah, well, you could if you went
Yeah, okay.
to this square.
I don't like being
The most
so
exposed square.
far out of it, but I also don't want to have to spend all that time running.
Can you fly across?
So I would have to. It would take more actions than I have right now to be able to make myself fly. So I could, but just not on this turn. So what I'm going to do instead is I am going to scooch back to here, and then I am going to take a running start, and I am going to jump into the air over the lava. And just as it looks like I'm about to hit the lava, so I get to about here. Poof, I disappear. And I will teleport. Let's see. Where do I teleport to? Oh, can I do this with... No, I can't do this if I've moved already. That's really dumb. Never mind. I take that back. I didn't jump. I swear I didn't jump.
All this happened
Wait a
played out in Zatasha's
Yeah.
head as she then thought better
She's
of
like,
it.
this is going to be super awesome. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, it would have been really awesome.
That sounds awesome.
Oh,
I don't know what you're going to do.
you know what? I still can do that. Okay. I was just looking at the wrong things. Okay, so I still do that, and so I get about 10 feet as far as I can jump on my own. So I'm just gonna go 5, 10, so about here, and then poof, I disappear and I reappear. 5, 10, 15 on. Well, it's like this stone over here. So basically, I can teleport to any spot that I can see within 20 feet. So I'm not in the lava. I am standing there. I can't quite get over here, but I can see the Nothic, and I am going to, and that was just a bonus action. And I'm going to give him a dirty look. I don't know if doing psychic damage is going to be particularly helpful against the Nothic, but I'm going to try it. So he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
All right. And Zatasha, when you land on that pillar, you notice that they are very hot and you take 3 points of damage.
I will take 1 point of damage because I'm a tiefling.
All right.
I like when we just negotiate with the DM. I don't like that. I think
How
1
about
point of damage.
10 points of
Erica is
healing.
very persuasive. I'm convinced.
I resist.
I trust Erica.
I resist fire damage. So
Just a little
there
bit,
you
though.
go.
Just a tad.
Now, what saving throw am I making now?
intelligence.
Intelligence. Nothic is more intelligent
I
than
had a
a
feeling that was the
giant,
case.
but I rolled a 4. So
Okay. All right. Well, now we get to see if psychic energy does anything to it.
Almost everything takes psychic damage if it's got a mind,
Ugh, I'm rolling
sense
lousy.
of self.
All right, this die has rolled a 1 twice. It's going into purgatory right now. 5 plus 4 is
Wow,
9.
psychic
So
damage to the die.
9. Yes, 9 psychic damage.
does that mean that die has a sense of self? Yes. It takes 9 points of damage. Kind of. So it was looking down the hallway, and it takes that damage, and then it swivels and turns and looks at you. Mm-hmm. Gives you a dirty look.
I wink at it.
It doesn't know what to do. It's so flustered.
Yep.
It blushes.
Let's see. How much of my movement did I use? I used 1, 2. Okay, I used it all. That is it for my turn.
It's turning into a love story down here. Allah.
Hello. Well, Shara has run up and attacked that guy, and Amlal knows where his bread is buttered. He doesn't know what bread or butter is, but he knows where it is. And he will run up and attempt to hit that guy a couple times.
All right.
That is a 15.
15. So this guy is wearing some splint armor that looks like it's made from hide of some sort. And
Is this like an
it does
artisanal
not-
description here or no?
Well, I'm just giving the people want some flavor, maybe?
Okay.
I don't know.
Flavor text.
All right.
Flavor it.
And your sword bounces off of it.
I don't like that flavor. It's a bad flavor. I'll try again.
Spicy.
I rolled somehow a 15 again. Better this time or no?
So he's wearing splint armor that seems to be made out of some kind of hide or something.
Sure, yeah.
And your sword bounces off his armor.
That's some kind of hide.
Shara,
or
this guy
something.
too hard to hit.
Pick him up.
He wearing split armor.
Is it made of some kind
Hide of some sort.
Or something.
All right. Well, I rolled a 13.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah.
This guy's way tougher than that fire giant.
Yep.
Who knew? This guy, he's the
Oh, this guy must be
MVP.
boss.
He
now
is
both of
wearing
you are close to him.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
He is wearing goggles. So you're both close to him. You notice that in his chest he has this embedded kind of fire. You also notice that, I mean, it's really hot down here, but you get close to him, and it seems like he is also emanating heat.
Oh,
It's
he's-
hot in
like,
here, or
he-
it just you?
It's hot in here, and he is emanating heat. That seems like way too much, right? Like it seems like he should just turn the heat up to a temperature he's comfortable with instead of having to emanate his own
he
heat
doesn't
from a chest cavity.
Does he not know about energy costs?
Yeah. Does he understand diffusion?
In this economy,
what do you think it costs to heat this kind of cavern? Sorry, Regdar is the further adventures of Regdar, the unlicensed real estate agent.
and so he's holding a spear that he will use two-handed, and he's gonna poke. Who's gonna poke? He'll poke. At,
Who you gonna
poke? Well, he'll try Umlau. Why not? 3 times in rapid succession. Let's see if he hits it all. 23.
What the hell?
An 8, I'm sure misses, and a 10. So I think he only hits
One of
once.
those hits.
All right, so you take so it does 5 points of piercing damage and 4 points of fire damage.
I
So
take
9 points total.
4 points of damage because I'm raging.
Like how everybody's just like, I think I'll take this much instead.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I will take less.
All right, fire giant. Oh wait, no, this guy goes. What's he gonna do? So the flame wraith, who's up here, is going to cast a spell. But the question is, what spell is he going to cast?
Boy, can't wait to find out.
Thaumaturgy.
All right. So he's going. He waves his hands, and for everyone other than Kachka and Zatasha, briefly sees this pattern flash in front of their eyes, as if it is hypnotic. So that is Shara, Umlal, Carlos, and Regdar. You need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Definitely not my strong suit.
And I'll tell you, your DC is 14.
Well, I got a 9.
Is a
I got a
1?
14.
1 is not good.
Right, Regdar makes it.
All right. So everyone who made it doesn't appear like anything has happened. Everyone who has failed, you are charmed. And while you're charmed, you're incapacitated. So you have a speed of 0, and you can't take actions or reactions.
You can drool as a free action though.
You can drool as a free action. And I don't know. Well, I won't tell you. You may or may not know what just happened.
You will, because you've seen me use this very same spell not less than like a day
So,
ago.
yes.
And you would also know that you can
So-
use an action to shake anybody who is in a stupor out of it. So
Yes. And so this is a spell that you will not get a resave, but you can be shaken out of it. And that's his turn. The fire giant is dead. The flame priest also dead. Carlos is in a stupor and incapacitated, I
Incapacitated.
suppose. All right, so he is hanging out there. The Nothic
Looking at the pretty lights.
is going to approach Zatasha and look at you
I look back.
and give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Are you sure it's Constitution?
I'm positive.
I don't think I'll
What
take
if
a
I make that
saving
Constitution
throw?
saving throw for Zatasha, and Zatasha makes the intelligence saving throw for me?
Ah,
It is teamwork.
I got a 19.
All right, so once again you feel this kind of icky effect kind of cascade across you, but you take no bad.
Nothic's having a
side
bad day.
effects.
I shake my
He is
head at
having a
it
bad day.
and just kind of like
Oh dear.
shrug.
It's not a particularly
Roll my
high saving throw, so. But it is creepy. Kachka.
So who all is incapacitated right now other than Carlos?
Me.
Carlos is.
So
Your first
Carlos,
line.
Shara, and Omlaw, all three?
Yep.
All right.
Basically, your damage dealers.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to get a little closer here, and I notice what's going on, and I say, ha, 2 can play at that game, and I'm going to cast a Hypnotic Cube.
Ooh.
It's a 30-foot cube, should take in both of these guys. So they will need to make, as you know, a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
But at a disadvantage because I'm using my Klee Lyre as a focus.
All right. Wisdom saving throw.
With disadvantage?
With disadvantage.
Wow.
All right.
Sweet.
Well, who's this? Yes, this guy fails. And let's see if this guy does fail as well.
DC 17.
They both fail.
Excellent. So they are now incapacitated until such a time as they're shaken awake or they take damage. So that gives us some time to wake up the front line.
Fun.
And then they can focus their attacks on the Nothic and then move on to the other 2 guys.
Oh, I have plans for the Nothic.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll
dear.
work, but I've got a plan.
So that's it for me.
Regdar.
All right. Well, Regdar is not incapacitated. Regdar scampers forward, sees all of you. Scott, could I just mage hand and just have a mage hand that slapped all 3 of their faces gently?
You got to use an action.
I gotta use an action.
Gotta
It's
use
gotta
an
be
action.
full.
You got to really
action.
shake the crap out of them, man. Make their brains rattle around. their
Regdar,
heads.
give me an Arcana check.
An Arcana check. I'm great at those.
Because if you succeed in a 10,
I rolled a critical fail,
Oh.
which isn't.
Wah,
Well,
wah.
just needed a 10.
I rolled a 9. I rolled a 9.
All right.
So close.
Well, any wizard would know this, so I will tell you.
He's
Here,
just
word
a
on the
regular
street.
guy.
Oh, well, in that case. So there are no.
I met a wizard once. Don't tell anyone.
You would know that Hypnotic Pattern is a concentration spell. And that there are several ways that one can
Oh.
break concentration. One of them is by being incapacitated.
All right.
Aha.
Can you remind me which of these Flame Wraithy guys cast the? Is it
that's a
the
good
one on
point.
the left?
Yes.
No, the one on the
one
right.
on the right, who is currently incapacitated.
So,
So our
the
friends are
Nothic's moving
quick.
around,
Okay.
so
Oh,
the
wait.
other guys are not. So why don't you take out the Nothic and then you can pick off these guys one at a time?
But wait, I have a question. Is the one that cast it
Yeah,
incapacitated?
they both are.
Yes.
So are we now not
So-
incapacitated?
On your
You
turn,
will not
Robert.
be incapacitated on your turn,
On
but
your
it's not your
turn.
turn yet.
All right. All right. I don't like Nothics. I turn and whirl a firebolt at the Nothic. I rolled another critical, my second
Dang.
critical
Nice.
of the evening.
Dang.
Somebody's cheating.
I did. They're in D&D Beyond. You can look at the log.
Check the
I see.
log. Check the log.
check
Rules
the-
check. Rules check.
40-10 damage.
Let me
which
Google
is
something here.
10.
25 fire damage.
I just Googled kittens in a milk jug. There-
I'm Googling that right now.
it's very cute. So your firebolt streaks out, hits the Nothic. The Nothic is not looking at you. Its eye is turned
No.
towards Zatasha, so you hit him in
Sure
the
wishes it had hit its stereo vision now, huh?
That's right. And he turns to ash as you destroy
Wow.
the Nothic.
Wow. I guess I feel a little bad about
Zatasha
that,
looks
but
slightly disappointed, but only slightly.
Let's root through his stuff. Maybe he's got like one really big contact
The
lens.
Nothic was right in between you and
has a
Zatasha, so you hit the
monocle.
Nothic, and as the ash falls to the ground, Zatasha is revealed behind him, going, "Ooh."
Going.
I would just like to point out that is the second thing that Regdar has killed today. Also, possibly only like the 8th thing
Ever,
ever.
yeah.
This entire adventure.
Regdar is killing it today.
Well, it helps when I attack things that everybody else has already done significant amounts of damage
Well,
to.
you know.
That's my strategy.
See, everybody has strategies today. This is why this fight has gone so well. Now,
All right, Regdar done.
Shara, you were incapacitated. You saw this beguiling pattern in front of you, but it just kind of disappears. You shake your head and you realize you are no longer incapacitated. You are capacitated, and there is you're still standing near where you were before. He looks like he has a kind of a glazed look under his goggles, but
As a free action, can I hold my hand in front of his face and just like wave it and see if he does anything?
sure, he does not do anything.
Okay.
And you would also know that taking damage will also get you out of this stupor.
Yeah,
He's
I don't.
incapacitated, which means isn't that like an instant critical?
No,
You-
that's
You
paralyzed.
get advantage,
Paralyzed.
I think.
Which is what I was trying to do to that stupid giant. Didn't work out.
Ah.
Actually, you don't get advantage. They're just
I don't get
You
advantage.
just can't take actions.
Yep. Can't take actions. He's also charmed, but that doesn't really
I
have any-
wouldn't know that everybody else, that Carlos and Amwal get to wake up too.
Well, you don't know why you're not. I feel like when you're incapacitated by hypnotic pattern, you aren't really aware of what's happening around you. But give me a perception check,
Okay.
because you'd be able to tell by looking at them. if
24.
they're- Well, with the 24, yes, you know, as you snapped out of the stupor, you look around and no, everyone else looks bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as they normally do.
Okay.
Because you probably wouldn't have known that they were incapacitated anyway. But
Yeah. I don't get sneak attack Wait, so is Amwal awake at this point?
yes,
Okay.
everyone
So
is.
as awake
All
as he
right.
ever looks.
Well,
Okay.
he may have nodded off, but he is not incapacitated.
Okay. All right. Well, then in that case, I'm just going to do my thing. That is 20 to stab this guy with my rapier of wounding.
20 will hit.
Okay. I rolled a 1 for 4 points of damage.
He has more than 4 hit points.
Yeah. Also going to pull out my dagger, and an 11 to hit, I know is not going to do it.
That scrapes against his finely crafted hide splint armor.
Interesting. I do get sneak attack damage though. Much more better with a 19 sneak attack
Excellent.
damage. And I think at this point I'm going to disengage and take a step back. And that's my turn.
All right, so he snaps out of the stupor. Boop. But he has damage now.
So you didn't hit him, but you get to take sneak attack damage?
I hit
She
him
hit
with
with
my
her first
rapier of wounding.
Oh, with rapier of wounding, right? For low
And he cannot.
damage,
Yeah.
except
4.
then extra damage.
4 points of damage.
4.
Yeah.
Yes. And then lots of sneak attack damage. Zatasha, you've got a dead Nothic. You're standing on a rock in a lake of lava.
Yeah, it's toasty. Not loving it. So I am.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
No, you need to sing those notes in the reverse order because I'm not loving it.
can't do that.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
There you go.
There you go.
Something.
Thank you. All right. I am going to use a bonus action to teleport. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, teleporting all over the place.
Over to here. Well, only because I am, as we know, catastrophically clumsy, and I would 100% fall in the lava if I tried to jump from stone to stone.
You don't want to. Here's a little tip from me to you. Don't fall in the lava.
Yeah, I'm thinking that would be a bad idea, and then I would probably just need to teleport myself out anyway. So,
Take a lot of damage.
yeah, I'm just gonna teleport over there, and then move 10 more feet, cower behind Regdar and give a dirty look to this guy who has just been
Regdar is confused.
woken.
You just vanquished the Nothic and a fire giant.
Actually, what I do is I stride up to Regdar and I pat him on the shoulder and go, "Wow, that was amazing! Great job, Regdar! I'm really impressed." And then I give a dirty look to that guy up there.
Regdar kind of scuffs his sandals in the charred ash of this lava cave and says, "No one else saw."
Oh, I saw. I'll tell everybody. And yeah, so intelligence saving throw. Yep.
Oh yes, intelligence saving throw. Not many things require intelligence saving throws.
I'm special.
You are special. A 9.
Nope, that doesn't do it. So it's gonna take 14 points of psychic damage.
All right.
You, sir, suck.
That's not very nice.
No, it's not. And that's it for my turn.
And it's his birthday. Umlal.
Backstory.
Well, standing in front of this guy, I'm no longer hypnotized. I'm just gonna keep trying to wail on this dude. Not like Shara's wailing.
I was
like
gonna say.
normal wailing.
All right.
Like Captain Ahab style. All right.
Yeah, he was totally normal.
Totally normal guy. Just like Regdar. That's a 21.
Wait, he was a wizard? 21 will hit.
That'll be 16 damage, and I'll take another crack at that. That was a rather uninspiring 13. I understand he's wearing some sort of splint mail.
He is. It's unremarkable.
Well, I guess I don't have much else to do.
All right. Well, it's his turn, and he is no longer incapacitated, so he is going to attack. And the only person who's really near him at the moment is Umlal, so he will attempt to hit Umlal again with his spear. It's pointy. It misses, but he does it 3 times. 22 probably hits.
Probably.
But the other 2 miss. So he only hit you once for, let's see, 6 points of piercing damage and 2 more points of fire damage. So 8 total.
4 points of damage.
All right. And the flame wraith is incapacitated, so it doesn't do anything. The fire giant is dead. The flame priest also dead. Carlos is not dead. All right, so you've got an incapacitated flame wraith, razor blast, as they are called, with a spear who's slowly poking at Umlal.
Ow! Stop it. Stop it.
Since he is capacitated, I guess I'll attack him rather than waking up the other guy.
Totally incapacitated.
Nice.
And
Make sure
Scott,
you touch him to a ground wire before you touch him.
Scott, is this fellow also immune to fire damage?
You don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's find out together.
Let's.
Well, I know.
27 to hit. He will take 8 damage.
You can ignore the fire damage.
20 to hit. He will take
20 will hit.
another. So I said 8 before. He hits 3 more.
Say 8 again. All right, 3. Okay, he takes.
I failed on that roll, and this roll I also failed. Well, the second attack is just not doing it for me today. Anyway, that's it.
I hear you.
All right, so he's looking pretty beat up, but he's looking like he has a lot of. He can take a lot. The Nothic, on the other hand, is dead. Is a pile of ash, sadly. So
no,
You're a pile of
not
ash.
sadly.
What? I'm sad about it.
Guy's ass kicked.
He's just doing his job. I don't really. Nothic's job is unpleasant. Ketchka.
All right. Kachka's going to send out a couple of Eldritch Blasts at the capacitated fellow.
All right.
And those will be a 17 and a 25.
And those are both successful hits.
I
The
like
Eldritch
it.
Blast slams into his chest, perilously close to this contained orb of fire that's thrumming in his chest.
First one does 4, second one does 10.
All right. That, unless I'm mistaken, is 14.
No, good job, Scott.
You are correct, sir.
Math with Scott.
That's right. It's Math Corner with Scott. That's it. Goodbye.
Nothing actually
a small
happens
corner.
in Math Corner. It's just called Math Corner.
What
I'm not
happens
even
in
sure
Math
why
Corner
it's called
stays
that.
in
It's been
Math
like that
Corner.
since 1937.
Yep. You know,
There you
math
go.
doesn't change people.
That's right.
Have you not heard of the new math?
No.
Discovery math.
Regdar, it's your turn. We would like to discover.
Regdar sidesteps around Shara and is going to fire a ray of frost at this jerk face. 17.
17 is exactly what you need to hit that
That's
jerk
what I
face.
figured. Please enjoy a very low 5 cold damage.
Well, he doesn't enjoy it, but he appreciates that it's not more. If we're being honest here. And really, we're in the Weeping Colossus. If you're going to be honest anywhere, it is in the Weeping Colossus.
Has anyone noticed any weeping in here? Is that like a metaphor? Are we the weeping
I was going to
colossi?
say, I've been weeping, I think, a lot.
See?
But were you colossal when you did it?
My
Colossal
tears
weeping,
were. It was
See,
big
it's all
crocodile tears.
crocodile tears. They bite. Shara, unless Regdar, there's anything else you would like to do.
No, I'm good.
Shara, you are within stepping range of this guy.
Strangely enough, my plan was
Yes.
to step.
See? Gotta
So I'm gonna
remove a lot of
step
things from your token
around.
first. There you go.
Rapier wounding. Does not hit.
No.
Darn.
Scrapes against his armor.
Dagger also does not hit.
Oh boy.
No.
I'm gonna take this guy's armor when we're done.
It's got a bunch
Really
of scrapes
good.
on
It's
it
got
now,
to be
by the way.
magic.
We
in
should have
some
taken
way.
it off while he was standing there incapacitated.
Ah! That's an idea for the next guy.
Yeah, there's nothing in the rule book
boy,
that
I
says you
feel dumb
can't.
now. There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than waking up from incapacitation and realizing you're just in your underwear. And you're like, whoa, what even happened?
Spoken like a man with experience.
Almost doesn't even wear armor, man.
I mean, there
He's
is
basically been in his
something.
underwear this
Or
entire
underwear,
time.
yeah.
There is something worse. It's being stabbed while you wake up to discover you're not wearing your armor.
That
That's
is
true.
worse. That is slightly
Yeah.
worse. Yeah.
I don't like it when
I think
wake
I'm
up being
gonna
stabbed.
I'm gonna disengage again and step back just because I'm hurting
Cautious.
a little. Yeah.
I understand. Zatasha. Your Nothic is dead.
I was thinking of telling Shara to attack, but she stepped back.
She's like, peace out, homies.
So instead, I think I'll just do my usual narrow my eyes and give a little shake of the head and dirty look at the
I'm gonna have to
capacitated
roll
fellow.
Intelligence.
Intelligence saving throw.
2.
Nope.
I don't like these
All
intelligence
right.
saving throws.
That is 19 points of psychic damage.
Whoa, that's a lot. He
Rolled well.
grabs his head in pain. He's looking very beat up. His armor, immaculate, but he is bleeding. He's got bruises.
Some sort of animal hide.
Yes, it's really nice. But
Maybe you need armor for your brain.
oh,
A helmet?
that's a helmet. Skull.
Inside.
Internal helmet. Umlal.
Oh man, back around to me, huh?
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Got one
we'll go.
opponent.
Maybe we'll go better this time. I think I've sized up exactly where that armor weakness is,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna slide that greatsword right in there.
What does
Oh.
Omlo say? Does he say something like, "Me see how this work now"?
Yeah, me see how this works, and then he rolls a critical.
So you
Which
slide
is-
it in.
Thanks to my new bonus, a brutal critical.
Me find blowhole in your hide armor.
So I will double my damage dice, and I get to roll an additional d6 on
Doesn't
top
even
of
make any
that.
sense. Why is there a blowhole in this armor?
18, 21.
The sand dolphin.
24
Previously owned by some
damage.
ghost whales.
Something to do with the whales, yeah.
All right, so you slide your sword in some hole in his armor.
It's very careful. He just sort of like picks it. He like reaches out, grabs the guy, just holds it open, and then just like stabs him in the throat.
And you notice the life drain out of his eyes as he dies. You also notice at the exact same moment that this orb of fire that has been kind of flickering as you've been fighting is now flickering faster and faster, and within a moment just explodes, and Carlos, Umlal, and Shara, he basically blows up next to you in a 10-foot wide blast of fire.
Do not care for this.
And give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, well, thankfully, advantage on that.
Your DC 12.
How did I roll 2 5s?
All right, well, anyone who got over a 12 will
19.
take half of 21 points of damage as, shards of this guy are blasted all through you.
Now, do I
So
take
you either take
half
21
of
or
that?
10.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you take
Okay.
half of
Half.
So
Yeah.
5.
So I take 10 because of my rage, but still, it's
I'm far enough away
eating
that I'm
away
not
at me.
affected, right?
Correct. Only
So-
within 10 feet.
If bloodied were a thing in 5th edition,
What?
Oh yeah, I'm also down there now. I think just barely. I also was not done. I still had a second attack, but since that guy is dead, I'm gonna cross to this guy and stab him.
Oh.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm
I mean-
stabbing him.
Then he gets a turn. Why don't you just take a break and let us all pot shot him before he gets a turn?
Okay, I take his armor off.
Because he's raging.
Is it like breakaway armor?
You draw like a face
just
on his,
sounds
on his eyelids. And put a hat on him.
Put a little whipped cream on his hand and then tickle his nose.
Just put his hand in like a bowl of warm magma.
He loves that.
Hey, actually,
You should
I think
freeze his
Eglath
breastplate.
takes that turn to stand
No,
in front
no.
of him and be like, woo, woo.
He's not wearing armor.
But
First,
I rolled so well. I rolled a 30.
You want to hit him, he's just going to hit you
I
back.
just got. I know, but that's kind of my job. It's what
Yeah.
I do.
He's
Hey, you
literally
do-
raging, guys.
Yeah,
You do
we
what
only
you
get
do.
one hit on him being incapacitated anyway. So I'm gonna take
Well,
that.
yeah,
and
but
I-
he's
doesn't
going to
matter.
do his next. He's going to wake up and take his turn next. Whereas if you don't hit him, then we all get to take a shot at him before he gets his turn.
It's true.
So
All right,
maybe
Alma will stand there and stamp his feet really hard, like. Attack him.
Do you still get to maintain the rage if you don't hit anyone?
Yeah, I
the-
did
he
hit.
hit
I
the
hit
other
the
guy.
first
He hit the other guy.
So
Who
I'm fine.
Oh,
exploded
you hit the
then.
first guy.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. So that
Oh, I
wasn't.
forgot about that.
Maybe
Yeah,
you're
his
taking
rage.
pieces of that guy out of your.
I'm gonna walk
hair.
over to this
That's
guy,
right.
stand
Out of
in
your
front of him,
children's
and
teeth.
scowl at him.
All right, well, he's incapacitated, so he's
Yeah,
not
that's
really
why I'm
paying
making funny faces.
attention. It's his turn, but it's actually Carlos's turn.
All right, well, I'm going to break the seal
Oh.
and hit the guy.
All right.
was
Well,
think you are.
Hey, Scott, does this guy take fire damage?
let's find
Let's
out
find
together.
out together. All right, here we
he
go.
also had one of those little chest glows, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely.
but
does
maybe
not.
that one like hurt him the whole time. Maybe he just had heartburn.
That's 25.
I'm just saying maybe some distance shots to finish
He's going
him
to take
off.
7 normal damage,
Mm-hmm.
Classic damage.
and he would take an additional 9 fire damage.
Well, you notice that he does take some of that damage,
Oh, okay.
but not all of it.
All right, and the next one is a 29 to hit, so that will actually hit. It's 4 more damage.
Good morning.
Second attack, crit. Okay. He will take 12 piercing damage and an additional 12 fire damage.
All right. Anything else, Carlos?
How's he looking?
Well, he's a snappy dresser.
What's his armor like? Oh, he doesn't have any. That's right.
No armor,
That's right.
though.
He's you notice he's got just kind of burn marks all over him. I know this is not what you're asking about, but he looks, like he could take a bunch more damage.
Okay. All right, well, then I will
He
stay
appears to be made out of some kind of hide or something.
here. Yeah, he has a hide.
He does have a hide. He's fleshy.
Okay.
Kachka.
Yo! Kachka's going to move up a little closer
Alrighty.
so she can see the last remaining incapacitated dude, and she's going to fire off a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
He is not incapacitated anymore.
Well, that's true. Ooh, one of those is a 11, one of those is a 27.
The 11 misses. The 27 will hit.
I like it.
As he just he's very confused.
It's only 3 damage, however.
Well, he'll take it.
But it don't cost nothing.
That's right. Free damage. Regdar.
All right. Well, Regdar has been doing good work here with the ice spells. So I'm going to continue another ray of frost in this gentle fire creature's direction.
He takes. Oh, okay. You're right. He only takes some fire damage. Okay, go frost him. Ice him.
Frost him.
Chill out.
24 probably hits.
24 definitely
and
hits.
He will enjoy. Oh, I rolled very well. 13 cold damage.
13 cold damage. Excellent. He does not enjoy it at all. Shara.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here, rapier of wounding out. You know, she was doing the throwing the dagger thing for a while, just never worked that well. Rapier of wounding is definitely the way to go. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
24 will hit.
Max damage, 11 points of damage.
All right.
Her dagger comes out for 23 to hit.
That will hit.
And also max damage. D&D Beyond is
Nice.
being really nice right now. So that's an additional 7. And my friends Carlos and Omlal are right here. That means sneak attack.
Acquaintances.
Yay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Professional acquaintances.
Co-workers.
Coworkers. That means 16 more damage on top of that.
All right. Goodness. Well, I said earlier when Carlos inquired as to what he looks like, that he could take a bunch more damage. Guess what? He took a whole bunch more damage. He's still up, but he's looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm going to, can I get 10 squares away? Or 10 feet away? I'm going to disengage and back
Better
off.
safe than
Get
sorry.
10 squares away. That'd be impressive.
That would be impressive.
That would be Zatasha level. So you're going to back up?
Yep.
And Zatasha, speaking
All
of
right.
the devil.
Well,
Hey, just because I'm a tiefling, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Very, very insensitive. I'm going to come up to where I can see him. And once again,
He's
narrow the
bleeding.
eyes. Dirty look. And intelligence saving throw.
All right. Well, you got a 14.
I think he needs more than that. He needs 16, so sorry.
Well,
Sorry, not sorry. He is going to take, oh, that's a lousy roll, 9 points of psychic damage. And then, as a bonus action, try a strength saving throw.
Yeah, try it. Just
You
go ahead and
try it.
try it.
Yep.
well, he looks very fit, but he rolled a 1. So
It looks very fit. Should we reconsider all of this? Like, I mean, I don't know.
All right. Yeah, so what I
not-
just did was try to telekinetically shove him. So I'm going to shove him
easy on
prone.
the eyes.
So he falls down in his square.
Haha. I'm all points and laughs.
all right, he falls down.
You fall down, go
Yep.
boom.
Yeah,
Umal,
which I could have shoved him farther away, but I was just like, no, I'll shove him down so everybody can just get...
he's prone. You get advantage on attacks.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Gonna stab him. I might make him go boom so everybody else want back up.
Well, they can't.
There's a reason I didn't get too close.
That's 28.
28 will
Rolled the
hit.
same on every advantage roll this week, which makes me think
That's
that
a little
this is
sketchy
broken.
there.
I think, yes.
That is 19 damage.
All right, so
dear.
your great
And then I run away.
sword
Plunges down.
cleaves his head off of his body, and I mean,
Fall
other
down,
than,
go boom?
a precious life being snuffed from existence, nothing else happens.
Almal looks expectantly at Shara to see if like soul pops up in her hand or something. Do
No.
it again. Do it again.
No, I'm going to wait.
This is not
He
worthy
really
of
wants
her
his soul.
stealing
Yep.
his soul. I'm going to reveal this corridor that you saw those two people who were just murdered come down from, and it leads to
Killed in self-defense.
the lake of lava. And so I
Again?
think
What's up
Having
above there, Scott?
The
Do we
tunnel
know?
of lava.
You haven't looked up there yet,
No.
but we will find out what's up there next time on Total Party Kill.
Did somebody mention whales? Way down deep in the lava cave, a fire giant had a very close shave. The Nothic gave a creepy wave. Let's kill these guys and go. Egg-glass angels have come to kill cultists and drink their rum. When all the killing is done, we'll take their stuff and go. That's all I got.
Yay!
You mentioned whales.
I like it.